All right, you guys, so in honor of Singles Awareness Day, which is today, the day that you're seeing this video, I thought it would be fun to talk about 5 brands that I am no longer picking up, aka breaking up with, in 2023. So if you want to hear about those brands, stay tuned. Hey guys, it's me, Kay, and you've arrived in my weird little corner of the internet. Welcome. If you're new here, I'm a part-time reseller, mostly on eBay and Poshmark, though I do sell locally at an antique mall. And I don't think that I've made any Depop sales this year so far, but I do sell on there. I do have a few items listed, and I think I've made like 1 or 2 Mercari sales, but I don't really list there. So I mainly list on eBay and Poshmark. But like I said in the intro, today is Valentine's Day, otherwise known for us single people as Single Awareness Day. I'm not into Valentine's Day, even if I am otherwise attached. It's a fake holiday in my opinion. But anyways, for the purposes of this video, I thought it would be fun to talk about 5 brands that I am breaking up with this year. And for me, this means that I will not pick it up, regardless of whether it's a free item. If it came from the bins for a super low cost of goods, I will not pick it up. Obviously, I cannot control if it gets sent to me in like a thread-up box or something like that, but I will not pick it up myself. Like, I will not make the conscious decision to pick up anything from this brand, regardless of what it is, how it's priced. So if you see me at all in 2023 picking up one of these brands, you have full permission from me to yell at me for it. Okay, so I have 5 brands. Like I said, they're in no particular order. We're just gonna go through them. It's gonna be a really quick video. I don't wanna take up too much time. This is just like a super fun, like dumb video that I wanted to do for today. And 3 out of the 5 of these brands, I still have items that I purchased since 2019 that haven't sold. So there's a very good reason for all 5 of these being on this list. The first one we're gonna talk about is Splendid, and I will put up the logos for you on the screen somewhere. I have sold 1 piece of Splendid in all of 2022. It was on eBay, and I still have 4 items for sale. This brand has a super high retail value for no reason whatsoever, because the quality honestly isn't that great. The styles aren't super awesome. They make mostly clothing, though I have seen a couple pairs of shoes. I have never tried to sell their shoes. I know my history with the brand clothing wise, so I don't pick up their shoes. But yeah, I'm done picking up this brand. You will not see me source anymore from Splendid. Number 2 is Wildfox, and this brand used to do fairly well for me, especially what they're really known for, which is the BBJs or the beach baggy jumpers. But I guess that style's just not appealing anymore, because I have 11 items that I still haven't sold from Wildfox, and I only sold 2 last year. Both were on eBay. So I don't know if it's because they're kind of oversized, or if, you know, the look of the BBJs, which is like, basically it looks pilly when you buy it new. That's just intentional, and I guess that's not really the look people are going for anymore. So yep, thumbs down to Wildfox. Next is Vince. Vince is a semi-designer brand, kind of like a mid-tier brand, and they do have a really high retail value. I used to source this brand to exclusively send into the RealReal. I sold 4 altogether last year, 2 on eBay, 1 on Posh, and 1 on the RealReal, and I still have 3 items for sale. I was only looking for the shoes, because the shoes were doing the best for me from this brand. I did also sell 1 like New Tags pair of corduroy pants that were men's. Those sold fairly well, but everything else is sitting. Not even the shoes are selling for me anymore. I think I have like 2 pairs of shoes, or 1 pair of shoes, 1 pair of sandals that I got from thredUP, and then I have like a denim trucker jacket from Vince, and those are the only items that I have right now, since I have 3 still for sale. And since I'm not sending anything into the RealReal anymore, it doesn't make sense for my business to pick up brands, or items rather, from Vince, because I have trouble selling them myself. Next is Young Fabulous Broke, and this one is kind of similar to Splendid. The retail though isn't as high, but yeah, I can't move it. I sold 2 in 2022, 1 on eBay, 1 on Posh, and I still have 4 items left for sale. And this is one of the ones that I have items dating back to 2019. So yeah, no more of that. I do like their styles. There are a lot of like oversized fits and a lot of tie-dye, which I personally love tie-dye. But yeah, I just can't justify picking it up anymore to sell it when I've sold 2 and I have 4 still to sell. So yeah. All right, and the last one, because I had to put some type of activewear on here because I mostly sell activewear. That's like my main customer is someone looking for activewear. Athleta was my biggest selling brand in 2022. So far in 2023, it's in second place and Lululemon is first. So that's just the way it's gone so far for this year. But we also just got out of January, which is the biggest month for me in selling activewear pieces. So I am putting Champion on this list in the last spot. I have 11 items for sale currently. Most of them are reverse weave, which was having a moment for a while, for a couple years consecutively, but apparently it's gone downhill since. I sold 2 last year in 2022, 1 on eBay, which was a Todd Snyder collab, which Todd Snyder on its own as a brand is a good pickup. And I think that's really the only reason that this actually sold, and it sold fairly quickly as well. And then I sold 1 more piece on Poshmark in 2022. So 2 sold, 11 for sale. I'm not picking it up anymore. I did get 1 recently in a ThredUp box. And I got some C9 by Champion in a ThredUp box, which is a whole different animal on its own because that's like the lower end line of Champion, and I have never picked that up. So yeah, your mileage may vary with all 5 of these brands, of course. That's how it is with reselling in general. What sells best for me might not sell well for you, and vice versa. That's just the nature of this business. So if these brands do well for you, I'm not telling you you shouldn't pick them up. I'm just saying, personally, for my business model and my business plan for 2023 and going forward, it just doesn't make sense for me to pick up these brands, so I will be leaving them behind. Again, like I said earlier, if you guys hear me talk about picking up any of these brands myself, please yell at me and refer me back to this video where I said that I was breaking up with these brands. So anyway, that's it for this video. Again, super short. Let me know in the comments down below if there's any brands that you have stopped picking up this year. I would love to hear about them, because, you know, maybe it's something that I need to be more conscious of when I'm in the store. If it's not doing well for you, maybe I should, you know, just tone it down a little. Like if it's a brand that I have picked up a lot of that isn't selling for me and it's not selling for you, maybe I just need to be aware of that. So I think that's helpful information. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it at any point, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out here on YouTube to know what type of content you enjoy seeing from me. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you here in my weird little family on the internet, and I hope to see you next time. Bye guys.